In this presentation, I will show you how I take a Smartboard document and use that document to create a flipped classroom video and then put that video on my website so that students can access it and listen to the video and take notes. So this is the presentation that I've chosen to use as a sample. It's from our chapter 13 on Byzantium. And this is a picture of the Hagia Sophia, which is a famous church or it was a church, then a mosque, now a museum, in Istanbul. Each of my presentations starts with a title page, and then the second part of the presentation is overarching ideas. This is from a PowerPoint that I imported and turned into a Smartboard document. In order to make it a flipped classroom, what I need to do is find the Smartboard recorder. On my computer, you find that through this arrow here. You'll find the Smartboard icon. Click on that and go to Recorder. When you click on Recorder, this will pop up. And this recording allows you to pause a recording if you need to grab some notes or take a drink of water or do anything you need to do. And it also allows you to stop the recording at any point. I like this tool because it allows you to stop your presentation by 10 minutes, even though you're not finished with your PowerPoint, and save it as not PowerPoint, presentation, and save it so that the presentation doesn't get too long for students. Another great thing about Smartboard is the different pens that you can use to write on the slides. Since I have copies of my presentations for students as Google presentations, they have access to those presentations. They can print them off and write exactly what I'm writing on the slides as well, making it a little bit more active for them. So I might underline certain words, I might star certain things, I can even use a different pen to do that. There's the Creative pen that actually has a star option, which is kind of cool. And the other thing that I can do is simply to write on the slides, but this can be a little messy. I tell my students that that is just the way it is. The other option here that makes this program great is that you have this thing called the Magic Pen. The Magic Pen allows you to write or underline, and then it erases that writing. It also allows you to circle things to highlight them, and you can also draw rectangles around things to zoom in on them. So this is a really great tool as well. It makes the presentation a little bit more interesting and interactive. Once I've completed my presentation, I stop the presentation and then save it as a video file on the VLC media player. This will pop up in my documents as this little cone. So I always label it as the recording. What I'll do then is go to YouTube, which is part of my part of my Google Drive, and I basically get to my channel. From here, I'm going to upload my video. So I just select that file to upload from here onto YouTube. I always turn mine into a public or unlisted. It just depends on your preferences. Public means that other people can find your video. Unlisted means that it's private just for your use. Now, once that video is live, it will become one of my videos on my channel. So I go to my channel, I can click on the video, and I just grab this link by copy and pasting it, or copying it. From here, I can put it into any kind of format that will take YouTube. But since my flipped classrooms are on a Google site, it makes it particularly slick to add them to my website. So I have different flipped classrooms for each of our units, which we call periods because they're historical periods. I click on the pen, which is the editor, place my cursor where I want the video to go, and move to insert. Once I'm at insert, first I'm going to insert my YouTube video by pasting the link, titling it something, and saving. And then underneath that, I'm going to insert my form. So again, I'm going to go to Insert, Drive, Form, and since this was the Chapter 13 video, I'm going to look for the Chapter 13 listening check. That's what I label all mine. So my Chapter 13 listening check, I will select that. I usually make it the full width and stick that onto my website. Once I've finished making changes, I will save. And now students can see both my flipped classroom video and their listening check homework for that video. And that's it.